Hi everyone, this is Nishtha from Nish Online Interior Design, Paint Color Consultation and Home Decor Content Writing. Today I am back here with another very popular Sherwin Williams navy blue paint color. So like I've already talked about another very popular Sherwin Williams navy blue color, which is called Sherwin Williams Naval. Today I'm going to be talking about one of its popular cousin. Well, this paint color is not as popular as Sherwin Williams Naval, but at the same time it equally exhibits a rich and sophisticated feeling. Well, any guesses which paint color I am going to be talking about today? Well, yes, Sherwin Williams in the navy. So Sherwin Williams in the navy is a rich, classic and timeless navy blue paint color. It's a bold and saturated paint color that you can introduce in your home as an accent on the built-in shelves, and if you're looking to add a sense of modern and contemporary in your home, then Sherwin Williams in the navy can make a wonderful choice. And let me also bring down how this color feels so luxe, splendor and enriching. Well, at the same time, if you're looking to add a sense of richness, serenity and at the same time a nautical vibe in your home, then in the navy can be a perfect option. Just like in the modern and contemporary homes, in the navy can also make a beautiful appearance in your nautical homes, coastal grandmother style, California coastal interior design style and even just coastal farmhouse interior design style. Well, in this color review, I will be disclosing everything you need to know about Sherwin Williams in the navy. We're going to discuss the undertones, light reflectance values, where and how to use the color in your home, color comparisons, FAQs and much more. We will also discuss how this color behaves in various lighting conditions, and yes, I am going to showcase some real-time images as well. So let's get started. Well, homeowners often wonder what color is Sherwin Williams in the navy. Well, Sherwin Williams in the navy is exactly a stark, bold and bright navy blue paint color. This color can also be used in the interiors of your home as well as the exteriors. So if you're planning to use this color in the interiors, in your bedrooms, living room, you can also use this color on the exterior wall, especially for interior design styles like modern farmhouse, French farmhouse, modern minimalist, contemporary, eclectic glam, even mid-century modern. This paint color can definitely make a wonderful choice in all of these above mentioned interior design styles. Of course, this is a cooler tone paint color. So Sherwin Williams in the navy is definitely a cooler tone paint color which can also make a bold accent in your home. And do you know one of the best characteristics of Sherwin Williams in the navy? Well, just like Sherwin Williams Naval, even in the navy by Sherwin Williams can be used for both warm as well as cool tone color palettes. So let's say you have cooler furniture, you have cooler tone countertops in your home, you have cooler tone natural stone. This color can definitely make a wonderful choice. Even in homes that are more inclined on the warmer end of the scale, let's say you have a lot of beige, greyish, tans, you have creamy whites, and you have tons and tons of warmer textures through the flooring and even your countertops, Sherwin Williams in the navy can yet again make a wonderful choice for warm tone homes as well. So homeowners often inquire about which is the popular navy blue paint color by Sherwin Williams, and my answer would be Sherwin Williams Naval. Well, yes, Sherwin Williams Naval is not just the most popular navy blue color, but it's also one of the most popular Sherwin Williams paint colors and one of the best selling paint colors by Sherwin Williams. But apart from Naval, if you're looking for other navy blue paint colors that are popular and you'll find a lot of inspiration online, then you may even go with Sherwin Williams in the navy, Sherwin Williams charcoal blue, Sherwin Williams indigo batik and even Sherwin Williams mineral grey. Another very popular question amongst homeowners is about what is the difference between Sherwin Williams in the navy and Benjamin Moore Hale navy. So you're going to find that Benjamin Moore Hale navy is another very popular navy blue paint colors, of course by Benjamin Moore, and people often want to know what's the exact difference between two. So Sherwin Williams in the navy is a darker navy blue color with an LRV of 4 as opposed to Hale navy which stands at 8. Well, Sherwin Williams in the navy is definitely a bright and stark navy blue paint color as opposed to Benjamin Moore Hale navy which is more muted and subdued. Now let's talk about a very important aspect of a paint color. We've already discussed about some various FAQs and various questions often asked by the homeowners. Let's talk about the undertones of Sherwin Williams in the navy. Well, Sherwin Williams in the navy definitely is a classic, timeless and rich navy blue paint color, but with just a slight touch of green to it. The green undertone in the navy is not very dominant, but at the same time, if your room is facing a large green lush lawn, then in the navy has the potential to appear just the slightest touch of green undertone to it. In the navy, where Sherwin Williams can tend to appear slightly different under different lighting conditions, but not majorly though. In general, you can use this color in any compass direction, but must know how it will end up looking. In a room with little natural light, this color will come off closer to being a dark inky blue and black paint color. On the other hand, in a room filled with excessive natural light, expect Sherwin Williams in the navy to showcase its true color and saturation. So in the north facing rooms, Sherwin Williams in the navy can come off slightly dull, muted and almost very close to being a black color. So in the north facing rooms, of course, you get very cool and grey light. So this color is bound to look much cooler and much more navy bluish to grey paint color. So I would recommend that you avoid this paint color in the north facing rooms, especially if you reside in a colder area. On the other hand, in the west facing rooms or the south facing rooms, this paint color, especially if your room receives ample natural light, in the navy can come off quite bright, bold and glowy, and let me tell you, that is when this color can come off really well. On the other hand, in the east facing rooms, in the navy can feel muted and subdued all day long, even if there is not a lot of natural light, but just considerable enough. Well, now let's talk about another important aspect of Sherwin Williams in the navy. Well, the LRVs. The LRV stands for light reflectance value, and this value determines how light or dark a paint color is. So on a scale of 0 to 100, Sherwin Williams in the navy stands at 4, which means that it's quite a bold, dark and dominating paint color. Well, in the navy, paint is quite close to being a black paint color, but definitely has more navy blue to it. It is very close to Sherwin Williams Tricon Black, which is a true stark black paint color by Sherwin Williams and has an LRV of only 3. So another very popular question often asked by the homeowners or my e-design clients is whether they can use in the navy by Sherwin Williams as a whole house color or how to use this paint color in their homes. Well, I would say that you should definitely avoid using this color as a whole house scheme because number one, it's not a white or a lighter beige grayish color which can be used as a whole house color. Secondly, it's a very bold navy blue stark rich color that must only be used as an accent. So you can only use this color maybe on one of the bathroom vanities, just maybe on the entryway door, maybe just on the kitchen cabinets or some kind of built-in shelves or cabinetry in your living room, maybe as an accent wall in one of the bedrooms or a home office walls. If you're looking for a moody, deep and dramatic appearance, you can even consider painting all the walls, ceiling trims, door frames and window frames in Sherwin Williams in the navy, but you must allow ample natural light to enter and you must like this kind of an ambience to use this bold and daring color palette. So definitely no, Sherwin Williams in the navy is a bold paint color that must only be used as an accent. Don't overdo the color and simply use it everywhere. Meanwhile, it's never a bad idea to paint an accent wall in one of the bedrooms in this navy blue paint color. If you're looking to further embrace this color in your home, don't shy from adding this color to a bathroom vanity, an entryway door, kitchen cabinets, or even your laundry room cabinets. Meanwhile, to further enliven the true beauty and richness of Sherwin Williams in the navy, try adding creamy or crisp white paint colors with this bold color. This way, you're creating a bold contrast and definitely a sense of visual interest in the space. You can choose to style with this color on the kitchen island, kitchen cabinets, home office walls, bathroom vanity, entryway door, front door, and even a bedroom accent wall. Just in case if you have furniture pieces or built-in shelves in the living room or bedroom, this color can make a bold appearance on these architecture elements as well. Here's a well curated pre-made color palette that I have created for Sherwin Williams in the navy on Etsy. It enlists all the exact colors that pair with in the navy color, including how and where to use them in your whole house color palette. I have included 5 color palettes with Sherwin Williams in the navy and complementary hues, along with how to use each of those paint colors in various areas of your home. You'll also get the detailed material and fabric palette with each of Sherwin Williams in the navy color palettes. Another bonus is paint planner and a detailed guide on paint sheets for various areas of your home. Well, you can easily find this color palette on my Etsy shop as well as my website. I have added the links for all of these below in the description box. So, are you wondering where exactly to use Sherwin Williams in the navy in your homes? Well, have a look. Sherwin Williams in the navy must be used as an accent in medium or larger sized homes. In the interiors. On the exteriors, the front door or even the exterior walls would make a fabulous statement with Sherwin Williams in the navy. You can use them in bedroom accent wall, some home office walls, some furniture pieces, your entryway door, other interior doors, maybe a barn door, the front door, exterior walls, kitchen cabinets, only the kitchen island, accent furniture, laundry room cabinets, mudroom or foil cabinets, and even the fireplace around. So now that we've already talked about the technical aspects of in the navy, we've already looked through some pictures and real-time examples, we've already discussed how to use this paint color in your home, and I've already introduced my Etsy color palette as well. Now let's see what other Sherwin Williams colors best pair with Sherwin Williams in the navy. Here's a list of Sherwin Williams soft blue colors that go with Sherwin Williams in the navy. Lullaby, Topsail, Upward. Now here's a list of Sherwin Williams green colors that go with in the navy. Clary Sage, Sea Salt. You must also have a look at Sherwin Williams beige, crate, taupe and tan colors that go with Sherwin Williams in the navy. Worldly Grey, Accessible Beige, Shiitake. Now also here's a list of Sherwin Williams white colors that go with Sherwin Williams in the navy. Alabaster, Extra White, Creamy, Fleury Cell. And lastly, here's a list of Sherwin Williams light grey and black colors that go with Sherwin Williams in the navy. Tricon Black, Passive, Fur Star. So here was my list of other paint colors that exactly pair, blend and complement with Sherwin Williams in the navy. Now let's talk about another very important aspect, and that is what trim paint colors go with Sherwin Williams in the navy. Well, like I mentioned earlier, Sherwin Williams in the navy can easily blend into a warm tone palette as well as a cool tone palette, but the trim color is what is going to determine for these two. So if you have a cooler tone home, if you have cooler tone furnishings, and if your architecture elements have a cooler base, your countertops, your furniture pieces, your flooring, in that case you must choose Sherwin Williams Extra White or Sherwin Williams High Reflective White on the trims, moldings and ceilings. At the same time, if you incline more on the warmer end of the scale and if you have a warmer tone home, in that case you must go with either Sherwin Williams Pure White or even Sherwin Williams Alabaster for the ceilings, trims and moldings. Of course, the sheens have to be different. For instance, your walls are eggshell, your trims or crown molding are semi-gloss and your ceilings are either flat or matte finish. Now lastly, Let's talk about some other similar paint colors that share similarities with Sherwin Williams in the navy. Well, it's quite likely for you to not specifically like Sherwin Williams in the navy. Maybe it's too bold or stark for you, or maybe it's too muted, subdued for you, maybe it's too dark, maybe it's too light, and in that case I want to pick my 4 other favorite Sherwin Williams navy blue paint colors that you can either choose as an alternative to this paint color. And number 1 similar paint color on my list is Sherwin Williams Naval. So Sherwin Williams Naval and Sherwin Williams in the navy both have similar LRVs. So both Sherwin Williams Naval and in the navy share light reflectance values which are 4. That means they're equally bold and dramatic, but at the same time the only difference is the color saturation. So Sherwin Williams in the navy is definitely more stark and bright as compared to Sherwin Williams Naval, which is more subdued and subtle. So this is the reason why Naval is slightly more popular than in the navy, is because it's not too bright and at the same time it can work with most of the other colors, interior finishes, architectural elements and other fabrics and furnishings in your home. Now the next popular color on my list is Sherwin Williams Charcoal Blue. Well, Sherwin Williams Charcoal Blue is another very popular, timeless and classic navy blue paint color. Well, the difference is that this color is just slightly lighter than in the navy. So Sherwin Williams in the navy has an LRV of 4 and charcoal blue has an LRV of 6. On the other hand, this paint color nears to being slightly black as compared to in the navy, which has a deep green undertone, which definitely lacks in Sherwin Williams charcoal blue. Now the next similar color option is Sherwin Williams Anchors Away. Well, if Sherwin Williams in the navy is not as bold, stark and bright as you may want, then Anchors Away is another paint color that you can choose. It has an LRV of just 3, which means that it's way darker than Sherwin Williams in the navy, and at the same time it's more on the electric side of the scale. It's more bright, stark and can be used for eclectic and glam interior design styles. And the last paint color to go is Sherwin Williams Indigo Batik. But Sherwin Williams Indigo Batik lacks the navy touch to it. So if you want a bold and deep blue paint color which is slightly navy but not dominantly much, then Sherwin Williams Indigo Batik can play a wonderful choice. It's a denim blue paint color which has an LRV of 8. So we know that this color is way lighter than Sherwin Williams in the navy. So, what are your thoughts on my color review on Sherwin Williams in the navy? Well, if you have any questions and any doubts, you can always reach out to me on my website www.nishthasurana.com. You can even drop me any questions in the comment box below. And lastly, if you do decide to use this paint color in your home, send me some images and I would love to further share it with the world. And I'll see you all guys next Monday with another paint color related video. Until then, bye.